Hello and welcome back to Badly Translated, where I find a fan fiction written in some foreign language and translate it to American. English. I mean English. If it was American, I'd be speaking more like this. Or normal, since I am an American. That's just what I am. Anyway, this is a French MySims fanfiction. It's actually readable. It's actually legible. It's actually understandable. You can actually understand what's going on in it, which is weird, but I guess this French fanfiction is a lot easier than the Spanish one that I read, so we'll see. Let's get right into it, shall we? A black plume ended his dance on the book, which then was closed. Goth Boy, which is a character from MySims, by the way. That's not a mistranslation. His name is Goth Boy. He is a character in MySims. I know this now. I went to the MySims wiki. Yes, there is a MySims wiki. There's a fucking wiki for everything. There's a fucking Rocket Power wiki. There's a fucking article in the Rocket Power wiki about the goddamn Cold War. Jesus fucking Christ. Goth Boy put his latest book in one of two shelves. It was the same atmosphere. Alone. Shut up. Foul smell and dingy decor. Looking at his old books, he noticed that the pages were filled with sadness, melancholy, nostalgic. Spleen? Spleen? That might be a little bit of a mistranslation, but they're fucking body parts in Goth Boy's books. All right, no, that's fine. He's just got spleens lying around everywhere. I mean, reticulating splines is a Sims joke. It's been around for fucking ever in most of the Wheelwright games, but spleens? In the form of poetry. After these years of writing, his experiences made him a very good poet. Poet? Really, Brendan? That's my fuck up. Poet. During playback, I never wanted to be a poet. His voice did not mean he hates to write. Goth Boy had served as an escape. Register his torture on paper to forget them away emotions. That kind of didn't make a sense. That didn't make any sense at all. What? What? Let me register his torture on paper to forget them away emotions. Thanks, Google Translate. No, thanks. You're really doing God's work here. Purified his mind of his pain. His life was chained by writing verse. Poetry became his drug. Goth Boy had considered a passion, but a poet was not his goal. He claimed to be. He did it to pass the time, use his temporal grains. Temporal grains? See, I'm thinking that this is a little less Google Translate and just a little more kind of bad writing. Temporal, like time in an hourglass, sand in an hourglass. Temporal grains, I understand that, but a regular reader wouldn't just make that connection right away. Not everyone knows that you sand in an hourglass, you got the fucking hourglass timers, Not everyone would understand that right away. No one would make that correlation. I'm just a crazy person. Just use his time, dude. You can just use the word time. You can. It's T-I-M-E. I mean, in French, it's like time or something like that. Sorry, that was incredibly insensitive. The culture the French people have created over the years. Thank you for escargot, but mostly thanks for wine. Thank you for wine, French people. I really fucking appreciate wine. It really helps me get through everything. Actually, 99% of things I get through are done with the help of wine. These phrases expressed his feelings. I fucked that up. Sorry, that's the wine talking again. He would not be popular with his poems. Words are not made to be sold, even if they are infinite, 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 infinite. Ooh, that was deep. Someone's gonna have to go get a fucking submarine and dig me out of the goddamn Marianas Trench, because that was deep as hell, motherfucker. These phrases expressed his feelings, his emotions, his suffering. A world that nobody wanted to hear, despite the beauty of his verse. Goth Boy put his latest book and continued to write his new book. It will be titled, My Reason to Express in Silence. So anyway, let's talk about this fanfiction, shall we? I understood what was going on. Point one. I actually understood what was going on, and I really appreciate that, man. I do. I feel like some of this writing is a little too fruity. And I don't know if that's Google Translate or the writer. Fruity writing isn't bad, but I always feel like sometimes people go way out of their ways to make something sound more complicated than it actually is. Now, there's a time for more expressive language, I feel like, and I believe I've expressed this opinion before. I feel as though there's a time for big words. There's a time and a place for them, but when regular words work just fine, you're good. like temporal grains. You could have said time or eternity or something a little bit complex, but not not temporal grains. That's just really what's bugging me about this whole fan fiction was temporal grains. This is pretty much a standard affair for like edgy fan fictions on fanfiction.net and Archive of Our Own. This is pretty much standard fare. Temporal grains really just kind of temporal grains. What? Who the fuck has ever said no? Anyway, I don't know. Am I supposed to rate this or something? Fucking 4 out of 10? Who gives a shit? Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. There are also things that if you want to see another badly translated fanfiction, click on the top right-hand corner. It's a Spanish Five Nights at Freddy's fanfiction. It's written in Spanish. I don't know if the writer was from Spain or Mexico. I use a Mexican flag. People are all pissy. And since I covered up the eagle, it looks like a completely different country's flag. And because I didn't know what the fuck to do. Should I have done like Adobe houses and shit, motherfuckers? Anyway, in the bottom left-hand corner is a video that has nothing to do with me or this video. In the top left corner, there's shirts and shit. And in the bottom right-hand corner, I have a Patreon because I'm human waste. I'm human garbage. But I'm okay with admitting that. That's fine with me. I'm okay with being garbage. So go help some garbage out. That's in the bottom right-hand corner. All right, I'm gonna go. Any more talking and my head's gonna fall off. My neck's gonna get sore and my mouth is gonna get just foamy, disgustingly foamy. No, not the squirrel though. Nobody watches those anymore. We're all over that.